Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of GRHRA's Ignite HR Hotseat, part of our Meet the Board series. And today I'm honored to be joined by someone whose impact on HR profession spans many decades, Shelly Chapman, who is our current president-elect and vice president of GRHRA. And how are you doing this morning, Shelly?
I'm great, Matt. How about you?
I'm doing all right. We were just speaking a little earlier. We survived the 4th of July heat wave, and so I'm looking forward to getting into the week and trying to get this sunburn that I have. It's mainly on my arms to cool down a little bit. So Shelly, and for those of you who are listening, today we are doing our Ignite HR Hot Seat Meet the Board segment, which allows you listeners to learn more about our valuable board members that allow GRHA to be as successful as it is. And with that, Shelly, are you ready to jump into the hot seat today for a few questions
I,
I've got to ask you?
yes, I sure am.
All right, Shelley. So the first question I have for you, let's start with your leadership role at GRHRA. What does being president-elect mean to you? And what are your hopes for the chapter during your upcoming term as president, which, by the way, as I understand, we're now doing 2-year terms, so here in another year or so.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you, Matt. I am just so humbled to be part of the GRHRA board. We have an amazing group of volunteers that really do work for the betterment of the HR community in general. And so I'm really humbled to be a part of such a great group of individuals. I am looking forward to one more year of learning everything that I possibly can from our terrific current president, Bobby Joe Cox, as well as the previous presidents that we've had, which are just such great mentors. Both Joanna Davis and Liz McCredden have just been instrumental in helping me to formulate kind of those plans for the new year once I do become president. So their mentorship and friendship has really meant the world to me. I think that when I become president in 27, what I'm looking forward to is just continuing their great legacy of expanding the knowledge that the community has about HR and how we can help our business partners to do the best we can for all of our employees.
Yeah, I absolutely would agree with that. Exceptional presidents that we've had in the past. I'm really excited about the new 2-year terms because it just allows them to provide that much more value and then pass it along. And so it's really exciting the future that we have laid out for us. So next question I have for you, looking more now on the professional side of things. So you've spent roughly 30 years serving people, whether it be at private employers or public employers. What are some of the most valuable lessons or shifts you've seen in the course of your career?
I think the most important shift that we've seen is that we need to be kind to people. There is a greater awareness of how our actions speak more than our words do. And being kind to somebody really plays a huge difference in the success of that employee's role at the company. I also feel like HR has really stepped up to become more of that business partner with our management team. And it's no longer that HR is being called in after the fact and that we're just the discipline or the party police. We get to be involved in some of those strategic decisions and really helping to formulate success for that company.
Yeah, absolutely. 110% agreement there and being kind and yeah, not being called in after the fact. It just more so from 2020 on is just hit somebody right in their face and how valuable HR can be.
Absolutely. You just never know what somebody's going through, and a smile can really change somebody's life.
Yeah. So last question I have for you today, Shelley. Outside of GRHRA and HR, what is something that brings you joy, creativity, or energy in your personal life that people might not know about you?
Well, I have four grandchildren, and so they bring me a huge amount of joy as well as a lot of exhaustion. I love spending time with them and participating, enjoying all of the various events that they're in. So that definitely spending time with my grandchildren and my family. I also have a bestie. She and her husband and my husband and I vacation together, and so spending time with my bestie
Yeah.
is a great time. Whether we're hanging out by the bonfire or grabbing something to eat or going on vacation, that's something that I really enjoy. And then I also enjoy just some downtime, whether I'm taking a walk or reading a book. I enjoy just that personal reflection time. I think it's so important as an HR practitioner that we remember to refill our own vessel, and we have to take care of ourselves so that we're able to take care of others.
Speaking of refilling your own vessel, what was the last vacation that you and your bestie went on then?
Oh, let's see. The last one that we went to, goodness gracious, did we go to Tennessee last? I think we went to Nashville the last time. We're in the process of planning another one right now. We think we're going to go to Gulf Shores again.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
And speaking of vacations, this probably was certainly vacation, but it was a lot of professional mixed in that. But as I understand, you just recently came back from the National SHRM convention that was out on the West Coast. How was that for you?
Oh, it was so amazing being with 20,000 of our closest
Yeah,
HR practitioners and just getting energized and learning the latest principles. And, with a lot of executive orders that we've had lately, there's been a lot of changes in HR, but I really feel like investing in your professional development is something that you need to do throughout your career. You need to be a lifelong learner. As you mentioned, I've been in the field for a number of decades, but I feel like you still have to be willing to learn something new every day and learn from others.
yeah. How many times have you gone to the National SHRM?
I believe this was my fifth time going to national. And every time it's just such a wonderful experience. There's always those presenters that you seek out that you really
Yeah,
want to participate in and hear them speak again because they really do get you moving and really help you remember why you got into this profession to begin with.
absolutely. Well, Shelly, thank you very much for taking time to sit on the hot seat today. It's always a joy to learn about your experiences and fun adventures that you've gone on. So for those of you who are this is your first time meeting Shelly and like to learn more, she's certainly going to be at nearly all of our events that we have. So certainly check out grhra.org. And thank you again, Shelly. You have a wonderful day. All right.
Thanks, Matt. You too.
Thank you.